Okay, in this video, we're going to talk about the negotiation strategies, and one of those strategies is called contendering, also called competing or domination. In this strategy, it's basically low right corner of the graph that you see on the screen, and people who pursue that kind of contendering strategy pursue their own outcomes very strongly and show little concern for whether the other party objections have been met or describe the outcomes. Those folks kind of employ this strategy, maintain their own admirations, and try to persuade the other party to yield them. They use threats, punishment, intimidation, and unilateral action then considered to be contending this approach. The next strategy is considered to be yielding, also called accommodation and obliging. Is a strategy in which upper left side of the corner of the graph that you're seeing right now, and actors basically pursue yielding strategy when there is little interest or concern whether they attain their own outcomes, but they are quite interested in whether the other party attained his or her own outcome. Yielding involved lowering one's own aspirations to let the other win and gain what she or he wants. Yielding might seem like a strange strategy for some, but it has a defined advantages in some situations. Especially when you can win, at least you can, accommodate. Another strategy that we can define is called inaction, also called avoidance. And this strategy is also kind of low corner of right hand corner. The partners here pursue inaction strategy to show their interest in whether they attain their own outcome, as well as little concern about whether the other party obtains his or her own outcome. Inaction is often synonymous with withdrawal or passivity. Party prefers to retreat, be silent, and do nothing. One of the best strategies is problem solving, which is called collaboration and integration. In this strategy, it's kind of upper right corner of the graph, and partners here persuade problem-solving strategy that show high concern for attaining their own outcome, as well, and high concern for the other party attain their or her outcome. In problem-solving approach, the both parties actively pursue approaches to maximize their joint outcome and away from the conflict. So both parties wants to win together. And the last strategy called compromising. In this strategy, in the middle, it's kind of conflict management strategy that represents moderate effort to pursue their own outcome and moderate effort to help the other party to achieve their own outcomes. They do not identify compromising as variable kind of strategy because it's aspiration from one or of the other sources. Either lazy problem solving involve half-hearted attempt to satisfy both parties' interests, or simply yielding to both parties. However, because some of the people who research that kind of version of behavior believes that compromising represent a valid strategic approach to conflict, we kind of inserted in the framework. Thank you.